Road transport operators have served notice to passengers and commuters to get ready to pay higher transport fares due to a hike in price of petrol, which was increased by 1.71%, diesel by 1.27%, and LPG by 6.18%. We'll review what this could mean for inflation price in Ghana going forward, and we'll also review market activities in the last few sessions with Samson Akligo, Head of Research at Databank Group. Thank you so much, Samson, for joining us on the program.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Now, this planned increase in transport fares, tell us what would that mean for inflation for Ghana going forward?
Yes, certainly. With the revised basket, we've seen the non-food inflation has a bigger impact on overall inflation, and the signal is that there's going to be some marginal uptick in transport prices. But again, the increase really is going to be marginal, and we don't think that this should send inflation really overboard compared to the June inflation figure of 11.4%.
Now, do you think this is something the monetary authorities can contain?
Well, certainly, I think that our monetary policy in Ghana is really caught in the face of a hurdle now, trying to keep currency stability and balancing that against price level stability. I think that there's little room for monetary policy to accommodate any serious increase in inflation. But as I said earlier, the increase in transport prices is not very significant, and inflation is likely to remain around 11.4% if we factor in only the price increases in transport prices probably next week.
Okay, let's quickly cross over now to the financial markets. The GC Composite Index is up about 58.4% so far this year. Now, what has been the trading trend in the last 3 days?
Oh, yeah, we have actually seen the market basically remaining a bit flat, but clearly we have not seen any strong signal of a market correction. What we are waiting for now is the end of second quarter releases, and then the impact that will have on the market will depend on the overall outcome. But from the main stocks that lead changes on the Ghanaian bourse, we think that the performance of the banking sector is likely to be strong, mainly due to the treasury market activities. So clearly what we are thinking is that the stock market could remain above 50% in dollar terms, at least in the third quarter.
Now, going forward, you did say, of course, earnings season ahead next week. How is the market preparing for that? Is the momentum building up?
Oh, yeah, certainly. I think that the imminent excitement is to see the performance that most of the value stocks, especially the financial stocks, will turn out. And again, from our side, we think that the financial stocks are likely, companies are likely to post strong returns. If you look at the developments in the market, especially the fact that treasury bills remain attractive. So clearly that gives an indication that investors would be key in the financial sector going forward, especially if the anticipation is confirmed by the results.
Now, Samson, usually, from Kenya to Nigeria, now Ghana, there's usually a focus on the banking sector, banking stocks, especially ahead of an earnings season. Now, for the Ghanaian bourse, what other sectors do you think could benefit from this rally when it comes?
Hello?
I said from Kenya down to Nigeria and Ghana, there's usually a focus on the banking sector, banking stocks. Now, what other sectors on the Ghanaian bourse do you think could benefit from the rally when it comes, when investors begin to position themselves?
Well, really, we think that some of the insurance companies, especially EGL and their current restructuring and rebranding, will continue to cause a lot of excitement. We think that even though the beverage sector is not exciting, people see some long-term profitability in that sector, and clearly that means that stocks like GGBL in Ghana should be doing all that Guinness. We also think that fundamentally we should also see stocks like FunMilk also still doing well. So the signal does not show any kind of significant correction. Foreign investors really are quite excited about the market in the first half, and we think that this excitement will continue, especially if things do not, especially the political environment, remain stable.